Well, they also
You
was it
got
Lexi
text.
who said that?
And you can make a bracelet.
Yeah, Lexi has also said they liked Jesse. So
No.
I mean,
Yeah, Lexi.
what can I say,
Lex,
Mike?
we
You
know
should
the
probably
stories of
take that.
Lexi's ex.
What can I say, Mike? You should probably take that as a compliment.
To be fair, Lexi, even you saw he was trash enough to dump that boy's ass.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm taking a cube of plastic, stringing some wire through it, and calling it a bracelet. Is that what I'm doing?
I assume you're banging the cube of plastic into like little beads and then stringing the wire through it.
No.
Like
That's not.
breaking
That's
it apart.
definitely not what's happening here. I've just got a kilogram block of plastic and threaded a single loop of wire through it and hung it from my wrist. That's,
No, it's
that's
free.
totally what's
It's
going
three
on.
loops of wire.
Three loops
Okay.
of wire. You couldn't
Three
use
loops
just
of wire.
one.
Yeah.
You had to awkwardly tie them together. You made bracelets. I don't know why they look like that, but sure. Actually,
What
maybe...
it looks like. No.
Actually,
what
I've just
it
realised what that is.
You
What you've done
melted-
is you've hammered plastic over the top of the wire.
Yeah. Or you've melted the plastic over the top of the wire.
Have you ever tried hammering plastic?
Yes, it shatters if it's
Yes, it does. Do not hammer plastic. Not a good idea. At least not in most cases. Please do not do it at home. Messages.
Dear Smevin, I am available for lessons. I'll provide equipment at my office, Brooks Associates, if you wish. Sincerely, Isaac.
I don't like either of these responses.
What response would you want then?
I want one that's not a let's train, but is not rude.
Okay, well just say let's train then. It's not rude, he's just offering you lessons.
Fine.
Isaac.
Looking forward to it. Yes, Lexi, Leto named the character Smevin.
I have a bit of a knack for just coming up with random names that may be slightly on the humorous side.
He's on
Whereas-
protest right now.
When me and
He wants us to know he's doing this against his will.
You did it. You went on a date, sort of. How'd it go? Yeah. That's how it went. Don't worry about it. Most first dates aren't great, but you did it, and you still have most of the summer left. You're now infinitely more date experience than you were yesterday. Plus, I'll find you another date venture soon.
I also don't like any of these choices.
Yeah, there's no leave me alone option.
There's no...
Why would you want Jesse to leave you alone?
Well, leave me alone in terms of dating.
But, your only options are Isaac and Eric, because they're the only characters you've actually... you don't have Sunder, but, you've got
Jesse
Isaac and
hasn't met
Eric,
Sunder.
and you've got I want to date weapons generic. What?
Yeah.
Sure.
You might I'll see what I can do. I promised your mum I would help after all, so I'm gonna find you someone nice. Chill and dunge for now. And use the crafting table I left in the apartment. You can get craft supplies. Cloths. No,
Cloths?
clothes. I read that as cloth. It's because I know you can buy cloth from one of the stores.
Yeah, you can buy cloth from the clothing shop, just straight up rolls of cloth.
You must
And
cloth
other
yourself.
And other stuff from shops around town too. I'll let you know when your next date is set up. So I'm just setting up later on dates.
Alexia has had a flashback and now suddenly no longer likes Eric.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Why are you screwing me? What?
Quoi?
Jesse's just trying to be helpful. Nah, just Jesse. It's just...
Okay. Wait.
You got more
This-
texts.
Oh.
You got a
It's
text
Sunder.
from
Sunder.
Tell me, where's the right-click menu on this? I need to block this number.
You like dancing?
Tragically, there is no block function in this game.
Haha! Because I'm out dancing. Come to my club, La Rosa. VIP. No, because you have to dance. Yeah, you have to write I'll be there. You have to
Can
do
I
it
legitimately not just leave this?
No.
I mean, you can never go if you want. You don't have to go.
Yeah, you don't have to use something.
Okay, let's just read this out because this is extremely important. Lexi's talking about a guy who showed up to a date with her on rollerblades.
Oh god.
I want to your microphone couldn't pick up. You're deaf. I'm gonna be honest. Showing up on rollerblades is either fucking awful or it's just an incredible power move.
Oh, it's better.
I mean, just one question. Was it rollerblades or roller skates? Like, normal roller skates, or was it inlines?
Yeah, was it like professional roller skates?
Or there is another question.
Whoa. Define professional roller skates.
The ones that have the blade down the middle of the more, like...
Yeah, they're called...
The ones that get used for... Yeah, rollerblades.
Yeah, they're called inlines. They're called inlines. But yes, sure. Yeah.
The only thing I can think that would make it worse if it was actually Heelys.
I mean, to be fair, you're quickly approaching Old Man Henderson territory at that point. Because there's the dude who jumped out of a moving truck with Heelys, rigged to explode, and then blew up his companion characters, a gas station, and literally everyone for a quarter block.
This conversation is slowly going down the hill. We were going to the park in August. He came from the other side of the 3 million people city on rollerblades. He took them off, put on normal shoes, and wanted to hug me.
I mean...
That's some awkwardness right there.
That is very awkward.
That's one way to show up to a date, I guess.
I mean...
I hope you don't mind me reading these out.
I mean, the purely platonic, like, hangout at the first time we all met at mine was very awkward as well.
Okay, yeah, Lexi's book. Okay.
Oh, do you remember?
Also, no, please, no.
No, please do.
Oh, sorry, I read that as no, please, no. Okay. I'm projecting, apparently.
Yeah, you are projecting.
We have the glorious. Oh, yes.
Ditto. Okay. Alright. This is just a clothing workshop.
Yeah, no, I was just...
Welcome! I want to die inside!
The reason Ditto is saying that is because I was talking about where we,
We can't afford shit.
when you all came around mine the first time. And the thing that Ditto...
Ditto... Okay, chat, I'm going to tell you the story. Now, Lexi already knows this, but, and obviously Ditto already knows it, but... This was back when you and Ditto were dating, right?
Were we?
I think
no, we weren't.
Were you?
We weren't
okay.
yet.
Oh, was this beforehand? I was gonna say, like, it was around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a bit after that.
Oh yeah, Lexi, you end up pretty broke. You have to do a lot of dungeoning to get money, but luckily, as you go down as you unlock different levels of the dungeon, like lower levels.
As you get deeper in the dungeon.
Get deeper in the dungeon.
Catch the plane!
It's a very small plane, and you're a very big person.
Apparently so. To be fair,
go on to the top of town.
Look at these tower blocks compared to me.
You're just smashing your way through, like Godzilla. Check at the top end of town. I need to check something because there's one character who unlocked. No, they've not unlocked yet. Okay.
This one.
Because that house, a character unlocks there, and just kind of with no fanfare. You're not told to go there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, but as I will continue the story, basically, I can't remember if Later was with us at that point.
He was not with you. He hadn't arrived yet. You were driving to the station.
Yes, so it was me,
Ditto in the car
and Ditto
to pick me up.
Yes, and I stayed in the.
Do it later.
We saw.
I'm waiting for the story to finish first.
Yes. As we saw Spud, Ditto yelled out after getting out.
No. Let me set the scene here. You're not putting it in the full context. The car pulls up, right? The window rolls down. Mike is about to get out the car to say hi. I raise my hand to wave, and Ditto just points straight to the windshield and yells, "Boobs!"
Yeah.
And
I was just like, oh.
Back down because he's just like, I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah. I was just like, yep, no, I'm just gonna. And then I got out a bit later, like after it had calmed down, to help you with your bags and to help you into the car. Because of course at that time I had the two-door car, so I had to push the seat back. I now have a bigger car, but
anyway.
This was before I could drive, I'm pretty sure. This was well before I could drive.
So later missed that.
Yeah.
See, later on I have the other thing where we came over to Ditto's house a couple of months back, and we were at the station, and literally a small child just walked up to Leto and said, "Could you speak English?" And it was so awkward. It was so awkward. And I just cracked up.
You didn't tell me about that.
Did I not tell you?
No.
Literally, like a 5-year-old girl walked up to him and said, "Can you speak English?"
No, pointed and said, "Can you speak English?"
And then I was just cracking up.
I just deadpanned.
You said yes. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
And I was losing my shit, and I could hear this kid going to her mum, "It's not that funny." God, it destroyed me.
Like, I was very tempted to simply turn around and said, "No, I speak Yiddish and only Yiddish. Good day." That's what I should have done.
It was, I still remember when you all came around the first time, and we were just watching the Batman, and we just realised he has a giraffe next in the opening credits.
Hang on, shall I do Christine?
Yeah.
No, I'm doing Isaac's. You do Christine.
You're stopped at Isaac's office by his
Okay,
assistant.
so I'm doing. Oh, just that. Yeah. Excuse me. Do you have an appointment with Mr. Brooks?
I think so.
Snevin, you made. Oh, sorry. Snevin, Snevin is always welcome here.
Just to be clear, this name is kind of like a mash together of, like, where it came from was a mash together of Smithers and Kevin. That's where it comes from.
Yeah, I kind of. Do you know what would be even funnier? Is if you ever get like a piece of art done for all of the characters you have done and stuff. I just want there to be a tiny little Smevin just like sitting on
Lexi!
just like sitting on like
Lexi, please draw Smevin. I know it's not fair to come up demand art from you, but also I really want to see your art of Smevin.
God.
Lexi is summoned, there we go.
just like sitting on like tons of weapons or just like yeah. Yes,
she's already
Mr.
on it.
Brooks.
Excellent.
Also, it
We need socially
driver,
awkward Smevin.
cleaner.
Yep.
What?
The
They're
certificates.
all companies.
The certificates on the wall on the wall behind him.
Driver.
I like the fact he's got a version of himself as a sword on his wall.
That's not even close.
That's like.
It's still a rapier.
Regular fencing sword. Actually, no, that's because he fences as well.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. I was hoping you would take up my offer.
I'm pretty sure though that that's not an S-stock because I'm pretty sure if I remember
Yeah, you're right. That's a rapier.
Like I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure an S-stock has a particular type of hilt that one doesn't.
You are correct. That is just a rapier. Let's
So
begin. Do you prefer foil, saber, or épée? Is it épée or épée?
Épée.
Épée.
And épée because it's going to be hardest for you to pronounce.
Yep.
Also, it's basically if you in fencing, because I used to do a bit of fencing. You've got the foil, which is the one that everybody knows of. The rapier is supposed to be a much more like the foil's a stabbing sword. The rapier is also a stabbing sword, but it's much lighter. It's supposed to be a very, very fast weapon. An épée has a much thicker guard and is a much heavier weapon. It's the heaviest of the 3 standard fencing swords.
Well, we know Leto likes.
Can I fucking read Isaac's dialogue, please?
Denied. He shrugs. He shrugs on his fencing gear with practiced ease.
He has his suit on under that, I hope you know. Now, stand straight with your blade out towards my heart.
Okie dokie.
Turn to regard me from the side, over your hip and shoulder.
Sure. Can I
I
put
know
on my
those are written the other way
ridiculous...
around.
Can I put my ridiculous feathered hat on now?
Yeah.
This is the on guard stance. You are quite literally on guard. We will begin with the basic movement. Look into my eyes, advance towards me. Front foot, then back foot.
Step forwards.
Try lifting your toes first. Don't cross the legs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in foil, you can only score by hitting the torso. In saber, the upper body. But in the dungeons, you don't need to score points with any judges. I suppose that means we should use épée rules. Any hit counts.
I'm kind of glad I chose this weapon then.
Let's try a lunge attack then. Extend your front leg with all your weight, keeping your front foot flat. Could my dyspraxia behave, please? No bent ankle.
Yeah. You lunge heavily forwards, feeling a little awkward.
Not bad. You have talent.
Yes. We should all.
And now you unlock a power.
Riposte.
Ditto has just come up with like the best
God, what's
name
Ditto
for
then?
this.
Oh dear.
Boundless flirtations. Oh, it looks like we've reached a new level of understanding. So now you can parry with me.
It's not what you just taught me!
It's not, but he is meta, apparently.
Yes, they know when you're like. They know when they level up.
I need to send you that skit. You have reached level 3. Kevin is now comfortable enough around you to fart while you're in the same room.
Excuse me? Sure.
The more time we spend together, the more we'll be able to fight together. This means something different for each weapon, but for me, parrying is a friends-only maneuver.
I am confused, but sure.
It means you haven't.
To parry in the dungeon, hold dodge just before the enemy hits to automatically counter.
Yes, that is in balls.
Bold. That's a special move only you and I could do together. So don't forget.
You hear that, Leto? Only
Uh-huh.
you and Spud can do that.
Wait, why me? You can also check out our parry and combo details in your phone later. Yeah, again, he knows the meta. For now, shall we take a break? We've done one maneuver.
Also, he just strips off his fencing jacket immediately. Sure.
Yep. If you'd like to keep trading with me, perhaps we should get to know each other better.
I mean, it's probably fairly obvious. Also, I've just noticed the Dunge trophy on the back there, and I am horribly disappointed. What is it you do?
These days, I'm an investor. I've been quite successful with Slicer. I do hate the whole remove the E thing. I do hate it.
I
Yeah,
have to
we
say-
both said about it.
There is, the funny thing is, I actually use a computer program called Slicer. It allows me to cut 3D models into layers to allow me to 3D print them. So that does not mean the same thing as he thinks it does.
Well, it might even be that. We don't know, because it just said he's invested in it.
Oh god.
What about you? You're a dashing dungeon hero now, right? I'm not saying dungeon.
Thank God!
Not
I
as
will be
Isaac,
saying
anyway.
dunge.
Not as Isaac, anyway. It doesn't feel like it.
Because I
What do your
think all the
parents think about
characters.
your dangerous profession? Do they approve?
I don't even know anything about my family traditions. Mum always supports me then.
I'm glad she respects your choices. It's heartening to know that such parents exist. Is your mother adopt?
Isaac falls silent for a moment, thoughtful.
I do prefer life on the straight and narrow.
Is it because of your sword form?
Yeah.
Also,
as I said, there's a
immediate-
lot of fucking sword puns.
Immediate surprise Pikachu. There's a knock on the door.
What? Oh, yes. For some reason. 1 minute, please.
He's whispering.
Mike, this is on you.
Oh,
Actually, no, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
I was just.
What are you doing? Who is this? Shouldn't you be working?
Oh God! What?
I don't think he's like that. He's a.
Well, he is now! I just slapped my thigh really hard. It hurt. I have tomato on my thigh. I said 1 minute, please. You can wait in the lobby. So you're just going to keep a guest waiting while you faff about?
You know the voice you're doing right now is Boss Nass, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
The big Gungan from Star Wars.
Vincent, you're 20 minutes early for our appointment. I don't watch Star Wars, you weirdo.
Cause he's the one who goes there.
I can't get my cheeks to wobble like that.
You just have to shake your head side to side real violently. Also, my headphones just came off. Give me a moment.
I heard them come flying off.
Right, I'm
Oh,
back.
the hecking drama. Wait, yeah, Isaac, did you just hecking throw his family drama? Yes, he did. Ah, dear.
Zack!
I just read it, you wanker! I'll read it again. Vincent, you're 20 minutes early for our appointment. I thought I might have some priority in the life of my only child.
What? You know, why do I feel like if I say pleasure to meet you, Mr. Brooks, I'm gonna get another "you cannot speak"?
No,
Bullshit
you can
thing.
speak. That's done.
Okay.
That's done. You can speak from now on. You have been
Good. That was seriously starting to grate on me.
That was just for the tutorial.
Okay.
I'm sure. Meeting me is probably the highlight of your week.
I mean, it was until you opened your mouth.
I'm terribly sorry, Smithing. It seems I am occupied.
One.
I'll text you to set up our next appointment.
Ditto seems to not be liking
Not
Vincent.
texting now? What's next in your slumming schedule?
Ditto does not like
Will you
Vincent.
drink water from plastic bottles too? Horrifying! Are there any depths you won't stoop to? What did I get told to shut the fuck up by my family?
You slip out the door. I am very tempted to eavesdrop, but I'm not that guy. You head home.